Despite being one of the last games to come out in 2016, Shantae Half-Genie Hero is a game not to be overlooked. Developed by WayForward with support from its Kickstarter backers, this fourth entry into the Shantae series brings an extra level of flair not seen in the previous games. So let's get ret to go and share my game reflections for Shantae Half-Genie Hero. Shantae is the half-genie guardian of Scuttletown, and has helped defend it and the entire realm of Sequinland in her past adventures. For the story of this game, Shantae is helping her uncle build his newest invention, the Dynamo. While searching for parts for the Dynamo, Shantae discovers all sorts of evil plots from the villains of Sequinland, and so she must put a stop to them. Previous series antagonists like Ammo Baron and Shantae's arch-enemy Risky Boots are back, and Shantae's encounters with these foes is super fun. Shantae's friends, like Sky and Roddy Tops, also return, and the dialogue between the game's characters is incredibly charming and funny. The story of Half-Genie Hero is a bit short, but it is very sweet. Parts of the story explore Shantae's inner struggles over being a half-genie, but the tale never loses its upbeat, fun mood, making for a delightful new story for the series. The platforming gameplay of the Shantae series has never ceased to be superb, and Half-Genie Hero delivers some of the most fun and exciting stages yet. Hopping around the locales of Sequinland was always a good time, and Shantae's transformations spice up the platforming even more. Climbing walls as the monkey or submerging into water as the crab allows you to reach areas to discover new paths or hidden secrets. There's a good amount of transformations, and switching between them with Shantae's belly dancing is quick and responsive. As the game progresses, you discover new abilities for each transformation, adding even more variety for all of Shantae's various forms. The Shantae games often make you explore and return to previous areas to unlock new stages and secrets, and while Half-Genie Hero works on a more traditional level system, exploration is still a huge part of this game. You won't be able to find all the hidden rooms in each level your first time through, so you'll want to return when you obtain new abilities and discover things you couldn't reach before. There is a bit of backtracking, but it never felt tedious, as the stages in this game are so well designed that I always enjoyed exploring previous areas with all of Shantae's brand new skills. The enemies of Shantae can attest that she has the world's strongest ponytail, as you'll whip Shantae's hair to victory in both the levels and boss fights. You can purchase upgrades to make Shantae's hair do more damage, and you can also purchase various magical abilities like the Pike Ball and Bubble Shield, and they are all very useful throughout the game, especially in the game's boss fights. The boss encounters in Half-Genie Hero are loads of fun, and they often take up a majority of the screen. They were never too difficult, and I always had a blast fighting them. My favorite boss of the game was the second to last boss fight, but I won't spoil who it was against, as it was such a cool and hilarious boss battle. The gameplay of Shantae is great, but I have to say one of my favorite parts of this game is its gorgeous visuals and excellent soundtrack. All of the characters have been slightly redesigned for the game's new look, and they all look amazing. Shantae's animations always put a smile on my face, and the smooth animations and performance of the game are all fabulous across the board. The 3D backgrounds blend beautifully with the 2D characters, and the dynamic visuals of this game are quite brilliant. Half-Genie Hero's soundtrack is equally enchanting, with a nice blend of electronic, rock, and more traditional Arabian sounds throughout. I found myself humming along with the game's tunes quite often, and pieces like Counterfeit Mermaids and Skybridge were among my favorites. The game's amazing vocal theme, Dance Through the Danger, kicks off the first level with a bang, and comes back for an encore during the game's ending. Overall, the visuals and music of Shantae add so much to the game's personality, and made my time with the game utterly sensational. Shantae Half-Genie Hero is well worth the purchase for series fans and newcomers alike. With more playable characters in the game's hero mode on the way, it'll be good fun returning to Shantae and friends in the months to come. Just in case you couldn't tell, I absolutely love Shantae's newest adventure, and I'm so happy that WayForward was able to bring us all such a delightful game with the help of those who backed the game on Kickstarter. So if you love platforming, exploration, and a belly dancing protagonist, I highly recommend checking out Shantae Half-Genie Hero. Thank you for watching this episode of Game Reflections. What are your thoughts on Shantae Half-Genie Hero? Feel free to share in the comments below. Until next time, keep having great adventures, everyone.